Good morning. So I am headed over to grab some morning coffee. Already started my work day, got a little bit of a break here, but just wanted to share the gorgeous scenery out here today. It's a beautiful morning, kind of in the 50s, and right outside the office. It really is just gorgeous. And down the block here, a little coffee. I'm gonna get some coffee and get my day started. So I am wearing my little hand knit sweater there. So fun. Love it. Such a beautiful day out today. Hi, I am Jessica with JZ Knits, and welcome to day 3 of my Vlogmas, or what I like to call Knitmas, since I talk a lot about my knitting, what I'm making, what I'm creating, and opening up some advents with you. So thanks for joining me today. I've been having so much fun getting ready for Christmas and bringing all of the Christmas cheer. Mentioned in some previous episodes, this is a little bit different background and different than what you're probably used to and seeing on some of my content, since I am traveling for work. So just Monday through Friday of this week, it may just look a little bit different, but in either way, I'm bringing the Christmas cheer everywhere I go. So glad you're joining me today. So first, I'll talk about what I'm wearing. This is my Clio blouse. It's a project that I finished last month, and I really love wearing it. What I used to make it is Nordic Star yarns. I used their soft silk mohair, which is absolutely stunning. It's a very gorgeous, soft, like I feel like almost like a luxury yarn without the luxury price tag. And then their DK that is also held with mohair. I love the look of the sheerness of the cardigan or short sleeve cardigan, and then the elevated touches with the mohair with the DK is just so gorgeous. And I put my finishing touches on this with some really good quality elevated buttons. I do feel like the camera doesn't do it justice because you just it's so luxurious and soft and one of my favorite knits. So I wore this to the office today and, of course, got a lot of compliments and requests, could you make me one? But those of you that are knitters know, I mean, this took me like 3 weeks of like all of my free time. It would be really difficult to make one for everybody that wanted it. But either way, I'm always like appreciative of the comments. And then I'll show you, I love my holiday statement earrings. Aren't these just adorable little earrings? I feel like you can even bring some holiday statement to your outfits and kind of like wear those outfits, even with some statement earrings. And they don't have to be red, green, jingly, and all of that. Like these look like pretty neutral earrings until you look closely. So I thought those were really cute. And that's what I wore to the office today. So let me get started. I'll first start with opening up some of my advent. So I wasn't able to do too much knitting today. I do plan on doing some tonight, but I did start on. I'll show you the progress on my woolens and Nosh advent calendar, and I'm making a pair of socks. So I haven't gotten started on my second sock yet. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my third color since I'm just getting moving on that. This is the third color to my advent sock, and just love how my socks are growing and coming out. I haven't gotten to the second sock yet, so that's what I'll work on a little bit this evening. But so much fun, woolens and Nosh on the third color. I will next show you my Molly Klein Designs Advent and open up the next color, color number 3 for Advent day number 3. Oh my gosh, beautiful. So kind of has this like beachy feel. And, day one was at like different kind of shades of blue. And this one's, a little bit more teal and kind of a darker teal and a lighter teal, but so gorgeous. And look at this little adorable stitch marker. Gets this like Florida kind of beachy vibe, the little flamingo. So cute. Can't wait to see kind of all of these together. And then the third advent that I have is the Lindor chocolate. And I've really been enjoying these. So the first day was a cute little teddy bear one. Yesterday was like 2 little mini kind of milk chocolate. And I'm not quite sure what this flavor is. Does it say? Alpenvollmilch. I don't know what that is, but I'll report out tomorrow and let you know how good it is. So perfect little kind of snack of dessert. So I'll have this evening while I do some knitting. So those are all of my advents, and I'll give you an update on how my knitting is going. So yesterday I told you that my goal was to finish the first motif set of my color work sweater and get an update on this. And I am so sad to report, but it happens that I actually had to rip back like 3 rows and I found a color work mistake. So this is what happens, well, to me sometimes. Like I take my project out, I do some socializing and some knitting, and was just looking at the pattern wrong. And today spent like some time, quite a bit of time, like ripping back 3 rows. So not only did I not get to finish the 3 rows that I needed to do to finish, I had to go back 3 rows. So tonight may just be kind of a catch up session. So I am not far at all. I'm probably, yeah, a couple rows from the last time that you saw this project, but it happens. It might set me back a couple days, but it's okay. In the end, I know I'm going to love this color work sweater and it will come out even better because I'm fixing my mistakes. I'm not going to let my mistakes show out there. But either way, really excited about to see how this grows. So I'll tell you a little bit about my day. Like I mentioned, traveling for work in the office most of the day, but you got to make it fun, especially this time of the year. So I got to the office this morning, and the weather, the scenery, I feel like everything is just when you feel like you're kind of on vacation, you just feel like you see the beauty in things, and that was definitely me today. I went for my like morning coffee walk, got to the office, got settled in a little bit, went to go get some morning coffee, and just was really paying attention to the scenery and the things that are out there. I'll insert a video kind of showing you what I saw. Yeah, and yeah, really just gorgeous out there today. And also, like at work, I had somebody at work bring me some special homemade tamales that she had made, and brought it for me all warm, all special, and it's just so nice. Sometimes you get to know some people, and get to know what you like, and they bring you something special. So it was nice to kind of be able to share in some Christmas traditions with my work family, and that was really good. Had that for breakfast, and then after work, went out for some dinner, kind of hung out and had dinner kind of out on a patio. But the weather was gorgeous. It's so nice to be able to like be out there having dinner out on the patio while looking at like palm trees with Christmas lights. So I'll share a little bit of footage from that too. So overall, like a really good day. Didn't get to do, too much like Christmassy things, but when you carry your advents around with you and you carry your knitting around with you, you can like get to bring that Christmas cheer. And I'm not shy about sitting at dinner with some friends and bringing my knitting out and working on my sweater. I mean, that's just what you get when you get with me. Now, like, I don't always do that, but just sometimes it is nice to do. It brings me joy, and especially if I've had kind of a long work day, it's nice just to for me to be able to bring my knitting along and relax a little bit. So that was a little bit of my day tonight. I did watch this morning. I woke up while I was getting ready, watched a couple of Vlogmases, and I got up this morning and worked out too. I did a Peloton ride. I rode like 4.5 miles, just did a quick like 15-minute Peloton ride, and then ran a mile at the hotel here. When I got downstairs, I really wanted to run a couple miles, but the treadmill was already booked up by somebody. So made the most of it. Did a combination of riding the bike and running. So felt like I got a good start to my day by getting up this morning and working out. So overall, a really great day, and I'll finish out by watching a couple more Vlogmas videos, doing a little bit of editing, and getting caught up on my socks, and hopefully getting to a point where I'm making actually some progress on my knitting sweater. But just so fun, and I'm so glad that you were able to join me today. I'll try to, do some more fun stuff tomorrow and take you on my knitting and Christmas adventures. So thank you for joining.